It was a chilly morning when David found himself staring at his reflection in the mirror, questioning everything about his life. His career was stagnant, his relationships strained, and his confidence was at an all-time low. He felt trapped, overwhelmed by negativity, and unsure of how to move forward. But little did he know, that was the day his life would change forever. One afternoon, while aimlessly wandering through the city, David stumbled upon a small bookstore tucked away between two towering buildings. Something about the warm glow of the lights inside pulled him in. As he browsed the shelves, a book caught his eye, The Power of Positive Thinking by Vincent Peale. Curious, he flipped through its pages, and a single quote stopped him in his tracks. "Change your thoughts, and you change your world." Intrigued, he purchased the book and rushed home, eager to uncover its secrets. That night, as he sat under the dim glow of his bedside lamp, he read the words that would reshape his reality. The book's core message was simple, yet profound. Our thoughts shape our lives. If we fill our minds with negativity, we attract failure. But if we train ourselves to think positively, we unlock limitless possibilities. David was skeptical. Could something as simple as positive thinking truly transform his life? He decided to put it to the test. The first principle he embraced was believing in himself. Peale emphasized that success starts with self-confidence. If you doubt yourself, the world will mirror that doubt. But if you believe you can, you're already halfway there. He recalled the example of a businessman in the book who was struggling with sales. Instead of succumbing to fear, the man started each day repeating affirmations. "I am successful. I attract opportunities. I am capable of achieving greatness." Over time, his confidence grew, and his business flourished. Inspired, David crafted his own affirmations and repeated them daily. At first, it felt awkward, even silly. But as days turned into weeks, something remarkable happened. He started feeling more confident. His posture straightened, his voice carried more conviction, and for the first time in years, he walked into his office with a sense of purpose. The next principle that struck David was visualization. Peale explained that seeing yourself achieving success in your mind makes it more likely to happen. Just like athletes visualize winning races, we can visualize winning in life. David decided to experiment. Every night, before falling asleep, he closed his eyes and imagined himself excelling at work, having meaningful conversations with friends, and feeling truly happy. At first, his logical mind resisted, but he pushed through, and soon, reality began catching up to his imagination. His interactions improved, his work performance soared, and people started noticing the change in him. However, challenges still came his way. The biggest test of his newfound mindset arrived when he was given the opportunity to lead a major project at work. The old David would have panicked, drowning in self-doubt. But armed with Peale's teachings, he replaced fear with faith. Instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" he asked himself, "What if I succeed?" He reminded himself that difficulties were temporary, and by focusing on solutions rather than problems, he could navigate through them. One of the book's most powerful lessons was the importance of eliminating worry. Peale described how worry depletes our energy, paralyzing us from taking action. He suggested a simple yet effective technique: turn your worries into prayers. David wasn't particularly religious, but he was open-minded, so he decided to try it. Every time he felt overwhelmed, instead of spiraling into anxiety, he took a deep breath and surrendered his worries to the universe, trusting that things would work out. To his surprise, they often did. His newfound faith didn't just ease his stress, it empowered him to focus on what he could control while letting go of what he couldn't. Months passed, and David continued applying these principles. His transformation was undeniable. His boss took notice of his renewed enthusiasm and promoted him. His relationships deepened because he approached them with gratitude rather than frustration. He even started waking up excited for the day ahead, something he hadn't felt in years. One evening, as he flipped through the now well-worn pages of Peale's book, he came across another life-changing concept: act as if it is impossible to fail. That single phrase hit him like lightning. What if he lived each day with unwavering belief in his success? No hesitation, no second-guessing, just full confidence that everything he pursued would work out in his favor. So he did. He walked into meetings with an air of certainty. He took risks he would have shied away from before. He carried himself with the energy of someone who had already won, and the world responded accordingly. Looking back, David realized something profound. His external circumstances hadn't magically changed overnight. What changed was him. The world had always been filled with opportunities, but his negative mindset had blinded him from seeing them. The moment he shifted his perspective, those same opportunities became visible, and success became inevitable. One day, as he sat in his favorite cafe, reflecting on how far he had come, he noticed a young woman at a nearby table flipping through the pages of a familiar book. She looked frustrated, as if searching for answers. Without hesitation, David smiled and said, "That book changed my life." She looked up, curiosity in her eyes. "Really? How?" David leaned forward and said, "It taught me that the way you think shapes the way you live, and when you change your thoughts, you change your world." And so, just as Norman Vincent Peale's words had once ignited a transformation in David's life, he passed that spark forward. Because the power of positive thinking isn't just about changing yourself, it's about inspiring others to believe in the possibilities of life.